Hello everybody, welcome to another video. My name is Infiniti and today I am back with another crochet stitch tutorial. Today's tutorial will cover the bean stitch. Now you guys might be thinking this looks a little bit familiar. If you've been here for a while, you've seen my tutorial on the braided puff stitch, the braid stitch, and the Elizabeth stitch. This stitch pattern in particular today reminds me of those three stitches. If you haven't seen those videos, go back and check them out on my channel. This particular pattern will create a nice weighty blanket when used with a nice spongy yarn. This yarn is a little bit on the thin side, so you will have some spacing between there, but I think it is a beautifully textured stitch that is reversible. You have this very nice woven pattern on both sides. Without further ado, I'm going to jump into this tutorial. We are going to start off with a slip knot, and you are going to chain an even number of stitches. So whatever the width of your project is that you desire, you're going to chain to that. For my swatch, I chained 18, so I will be doing that again today. Now that I have my 18 stitches, I'm going to insert my hook into the second chain from my hook. So not this guy, but this one right here. Insert my hook, and I'm going to create a single crochet. I'm going to continue to single crochet in each chain across. Right, and creating my final single crochet. This is row 1. Pretty simple. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now what we're going to do is single crochet into the first stitch, or what I call the base of the chain 1. So we're right here, and just single crochet. Alright, now what we're going to do is skip our next stitch here and work into this next stitch. We're going to start working our beans. So I want to insert my crochet hook into that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. I'm going to yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. I now have 4 loops on my hook. I'm going to yarn over one more time, insert my hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop for a total of 6 loops on my hook. And I'm now going to yarn over and pull through all the loops on my hook and chain 1. We are now going to skip the next stitch here and work into the stitch after that and create another bean. So we'll insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. We have 4 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, so that we have 6 loops on our hook. And we're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on our crochet hook and chain 1. And we're going to continue to do this all the way across our row. Alright, now that we have 2 stitches left in our row, I'm going to skip the next stitch and I'm going to single crochet in the final stitch of my row and chain 1. Turn my work. Alright, and now for row 3. Row 3 begins our 1 row repeat for this pattern. So after you chain 1, you are going to single crochet into the base of that chain 1. Then we're going to take a look at these little puff stitches. So we have the little V right here where we did the chain 1 on top of our bean. And then you have this chain here, which is the space right next to the bean. It can kind of look like part of it, but if you pull it apart, you can see that that's an actual chain space. We're going to be working into that. So we're going to skip this first stitch here, and we're going to work into the next one with a bean. So just like we did in the last row, going to insert our hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on our hook, yarn over, insert our hook, yarn over again, pull up a loop. We now have 6 loops on our hook. Now we're going to yarn over and pull through all 6 loops on our hook and chain 1. Alright, we're going to do that again. You might have to pull apart your stitches so that you can see these little triangular spaces between your beans, because those are the spaces we're working into. Alright, I've identified my next one, so I can insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 4 loops on my hook, yarn over, insert my hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 6, and chain 1. And you're going to continue this all the way across your row until you reach the end. And finishing our row on a single crochet, we'll chain 1, turn our work, and this is what it looks like so far. And you'll continue this 1 row repeat on and on until you reach the desired length of your project. Alright, and if you continue to work this pattern, you will end up with a piece of fabric that mimics this one. It's a very beautiful stitch. It doesn't stretch a whole lot simply because of, I guess, how you frame it on that initial row of single crochet. So I suppose if you started it off with a different foundation chain, it would stretch just a little bit more for you, but this is excellent for blankets that you want to keep their shape. Now I want to show you guys how I finished off my sample swatch, and it was really simple. So I would chain 1 as normal, turn my work, and single crochet into the base of that chain 1, and then I would simply start working in each stitch across. So I would look at the tops of these beans and I would work into that chain that I had previously been skipping with a single crochet. Then I would work into the space next to it with a single crochet and continue to do this all the way across the width of my project until I reach the end of my row. And into the last stitch I go, and I would chain 1 and fasten off, It was a very weird way to fasten off. Nonetheless, here we are. That is how you crochet the bean stitch. I hope today's tutorial was helpful for you all. If so, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. What kinds of stitches would you like to see done in the future? Don't forget to check me out over on Instagram, where I often post whips for my projects. If you guys don't know, currently I'm doing a Christmas sweater crochet along / design along, so if you're interested in seeing the whip pictures for that, follow me over on Instagram, which is linked down in my description box below. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time guys, happy making.